and H&K Insurance. For all your insurance needs, we are here for you. 3105 Wheaton Way and Lifestyle Chiropractic Center. Your path for health and healing, 991 Riddell Road in Bremerton. And McLeod's Grill House and Bar, Kissimmee County's #1 steakhouse. 411 Wheaton Way in Bremerton, their new location. There's a handoff in the backfield. Run to the near side. Try to get out to the near side and across the edge of the ball carrier. He picks up Port Angeles. Now he's going across the field to the 50. And he's finally dropped that 48, so Port Angeles not quite done yet, and the flag back in the field at the 42.
And it also looks like that a flag was called on the bench for Bremerton. Number 31 had some sort of interaction with the official, so this could kind of change the tide right here momentarily. I think it might have been a sideline violation or something of that nature, but the ball was actually fumbled by number 30, Jalen Little Raven Oliver, just a youngster out there, and he's got to protect the ball in this situation.
And of course, I'd like to thank Taco Rico on the go. It's Taco Rico, 6835 State Highway 303. We do the Mexican restaurant stuff inside there. Best labor services. We do the work you don't want to. Call 471-1546. And by the Fraternal Order of Eagles, become a member today. Stop by at 2122 Sheridan Road in Bremerton. A timeout by the officials. With the ball on the 47-yard line. Ron Atkins, the streak, the fastest spin on 2 feet off to my left. K-Mac up here, Bremerton Memorial Stadium, 19-7. So you say there's a chance.
I mean, you know, there's a chance that this game might end 19-14.
What's all this 1,000,000-1 talk? At the 47-yard line.
The Knights gave up this one on senior night. I'm going straight to 7-Eleven and buying a lottery.
Somebody just head to a bar after that, you know. But nonetheless, at the 47. But for Port Angeles, you know, stranger things have happened. Going back a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, at North Basin Olympic, they were dead in the water. North Basin was dead in the water. All Olympic had to do was punt the football away. That's all they had to do. And of course, North Basin had rallied down by 18, got back in the football game. All Olympic had to do was put the football away, and for all practical purposes, had been into the ball game. And they hiked it over the punter's head. North Basin jumped on the football. 3 plays later, they were in the end zone for an unanswered 25 points to win that football game. Port Angeles will pitch to the near side. They look to pass this Cable. He looks to go back to Nickerson, but it short hops Nickerson at the 45-yard line, incomplete. Right idea, just couldn't execute the play.
Poor execution. Got to be able to get the ball there at that time. I mean, right now with 103 left, you're going to see PA pulling out all the stops.
And play had an opportunity to work. Just that shows why he's a running back, not a quarterback. And nonetheless, well, there's one check off the trickery list to see what they can come up with here. Ball on the 47-yard line of Bremerton, 1:03 to go, 19-7 Knights. Nickerson back to pass, looking left. Now step up, going to throw over the middle. The pass is caught at the 25 by Cable.
Oh, and he's gone, and he's through the secondary for
a touchdown.
There it is. There it is.
A 47-yard strike from Nickerson to Cable. And we are seeing the Port Angeles Roughriders. Well, you say there's a chance, and here it is. There's a chance for, that 1 in a million talk? What? There we go.
I'm just going to go back as a reflection of what I said before in the past. If they would have kicked those field goals in that scenario, the Knights would be looking at a loss right now.
And so they'll kick this field goal, and then they had, what is this? This would be, what's this? 2, 12, 18 yards. And Nickerson will take the high snap and be sacked, so they don't get the extra point. Still 19-13, still 1 score away from sending this thing to overtime. Onside kick coming up is going to be another dramatic finish on Mega Talk Sports here on AM 1400 KITZ, 920 KGTK, Kiwanis 45.7, and we'll catch the replay on ISBSports.com, catch the video tomorrow, and then somewhere online, the Bremerton TV will have their video up as well. You can check it on YouTube. You can find both of those on there by tomorrow. And, this is, you look back and not kicking the field goals by Port Angeles. And I know Coach Clark will be thinking about that all the way back to Port Angeles. He'll have a good time to think about it, too, on that bus ride back.
I mean, they've been playing this game for well over 100 years, and they've always played it when, take your points. You know, it hasn't been until recently in the games where they've been kind of going for it on fourth downs and things of that nature and playing the numbers. But right now, I see what the numbers do. If they would have taken advantage of 2 of those opportunities out of the 4 opportunities that they had, we'd be looking at a tie game right now, or even potentially a PA win. So never underestimate taking points off of the board as PA lines up for the onside kick.
Always a component of taking the points. Always, when I was coaching, always, even when I'm sitting there watching TV, I'm going, take the points. And they go for it, don't take the points. And even Buffalo had a chance to take the points, sent it to overtime, didn't do so, and lost the football game. All right, here we go. Here's the onside kick. It's going to be kicked right out and then fumbled and then picked up at the 45-yard line.
And it's a done deal. It's a wrap. They're not going to be able to stop them from being able to stop the clock. So at that point in time, what we're looking at again is the poor coaching decisions while in the red zone is going to cost these young men a road game and a higher seed in the playoffs.
And boy, that onside kick, boy, and that's just what I've always thought they should do with some of the new rules nowadays. Kick it right at somebody, because the automatic thing you do is a reflex action to reach out. Even if you don't want to touch it, it's coming right at you. You automatically stick that hand out there, and the Bremerton Knights did that time. And all they have to do now is take a knee and salt this one away. We got 52 seconds to go, and the clock is the Port Angeles can't stop the clock. And but it's been an entertaining football game in Port Angeles. So they go sit back and go, oh, what could have been tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. And again, a young team, Port Angeles Roughriders played a great game. I do want to say this, besides some of the mental areas that were showed, they played with a lot of great heart. They played with a lot of great sportsmanship. They played with integrity. The coach should be proud. And for this young team, Port Angeles will be back, and they'll be on the rise.
They played well and played well enough to win this football game.
Yes, absolutely they did.
And Bremerton, they played well enough to win this football game, and well, indeed they did. 19-13, and well, for Bremerton, the Port Angeles Roughriders shut them out in the second half, and well, by not kicking the field goals, well, could have been a different outcome, but we'll never know. Well, we're on the streak. The fastest man on 2 feet off to my left. Thanks for joining us here in the broadcast tonight, man. Thanks for coming up here and as a Bremerton alumni and doing all that you do. What's coming up for you next?
Actually, we're just heading off of indoor season. We're still doing a lot of training out there at Full Circle Athletics. Can be found at Waterland Performance at 2705 Suite A, South Tacoma Way. That's where I'm at in Tacoma. I'm getting a group of kids ready for the indoor season. We're going to be going to Virginia Beach December 4th to run in an indoor meet, and I will actually open my indoor season in Arizona December 18th. And so indoor season, getting ready for nationals within the next year come March. That's what we got going on.
And for Bremerton, what they look forward to, well, they look forward to the playoffs. Port Angeles, they walk off slowly and wondering what could have been tonight. Bremerton, well, they win on senior night, 19-7 over the Port Angeles Roughriders. For the streak, the fastest man on 2 feet, Ron Atkins. I'm K-Mac reminding you, it's still just a game, man, even when you're winning. We're going to send it back to Dennis at the KITZ Megatalk Studios. Once again, your final score, the Knights win it 19-13 over Port Angeles. Good night, everyone.